Lakeland woman accused of threatening evil insurance company delayed, denied, depose. You people are next. She said, "You people are next." I think that's the hardest thing you're gonna have to defend there. A Lakeland woman who police say was upset over a denied insurance claim was arrested after police say she made threats against Blue Cross Blue Shield. According to the Lakeland Police Department, in a recorded call with Blue Cross Blue Shield, Brianna Boston was heard saying, "Delayed, denied, depose. You people are next." Yeah, I think that the hardest thing is the "you people are next." That's going to be the hardest thing to defend in court because obviously that hints to something. They have no problem with killing like thousands of people and denying millions of claims. You know, killing people bureaucratically is okay, but like directly killing people isn't because it's against your bureaucracy, right? Like it's unbelievable. It's complete. They're actually labeling her as like a terrorist, I think. When police went to her Lakeland home, they say she admitted to making the statement and apologized. and they still arrested her. Now, Boston said she used those words because they are in the news now, adding that she learned of the phrase because of the events surrounding the murder of the United Healthcare CEO. According to the arrest affidavit, Boston said healthcare companies played games and deserve karma for the world because they are evil, which I can't even deny. I can't say that that's wrong at all. I don't think any one of us really believes that healthcare companies are not evil. They definitely are 100% evil. She also told police she did not own any firearms and was not a danger to anyone, which that's so apparent. Like, it's so obvious. Why does Fox 13 just keep like saying the same thing? Like, obviously, the officer who went to Boston's home said, based on current events, he believed her statement was meant to threaten the insurance company using the United Healthcare CEO's homicide to her advantage. Boston was charged with threats to conduct a mass shooting or an act of terrorism. Her lawyer said, "I think it's an overcharge in reality." I mean, obviously, yeah. He doesn't even have to say this. I think it falls on the line of free speech, although ignorant. See, like, it's stupid because there's a fucking giant corporate oligarchy, right? Like that's coming after you. That's why it's not stupid because it's true, right? Like it's very true that these people deserve some kind of karma for the things that they've done against the people of the United States. That's it, guys. We found it. The mastermind. She sent Luigi. We figured it out. It's just, she is like not a terrorist. Obviously, this is so bullshit. It's so unbelievable bullshit. To try to claim that she was going to commit a mass shooting and there aren't even weapons in her home, she doesn't even own guns, is unbelievable. To arrest a woman for saying that, I understand the you're next. The you're next might be the most difficult claim to make there. All these major media outlets are deliberately ignoring the fact that people are killed every day because they are denied claims for health insurance. It's such an abomination for our media outlets to be deliberately ignoring the systemic killings that happen through this process. And they're like, we don't know why. They're like, we don't know why Luigi shot the guy. We don't know why. It's so unbelievable that they just pretend to not know, knowing that they hang up their coat every day and go home from their jobs, and they know damn well. They know damn well why. It also like blows my mind that we have like this versus like people who have killed like actual mass killers, like actual mass killers who've killed children, who've killed women, who've just killed like a very large abundance of people who just get like walked away with like a few of these people, like a few guards. You know, this dude has more media coverage, more guards. Like they want him so bad. They want him so bad because he threatened their power. He literally did. He actually threatened the power of the insurance agent, the oligarchy, effectively. And it's so unbelievable that he gets treated like this, but then mass killers, mass murderers, people who have literally killed children, they don't get this treatment. They don't get completely surrounded by fucking SWAT and police. They don't. But then to make it even fucking worse is if it was you or me that was shot on that street that night, there wouldn't have been a manhunt. There wouldn't have been anything. It would have been like the fucking most minuscule like effort to look for you or look for your killer. With the amount of civil unrest due to the insurance companies' policies that have systemically killed Americans, and just the ignorance of that to just go around and start labeling mothers as terrorists for hopping into that not fad, but hopping in and helping us expose things like this and talking about it. Like, yeah, the "you're next" part is the hardest part. Like, I really, like, that was it. If she just didn't say "you're next," I genuinely believe it would be a million times easier to get off of this. So yeah, I think the most difficult part to defend here is the "you're next," because it really does have some implications. But what are they next for? You know, so they're trying to basically claim her as a terrorist who is going to commit a mass shooting, which is just an unbelievable claim. I don't think that will ever hold up. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to set an example. They're not going to slap this woman on the wrist. What they're trying to probably do is they're trying to find something very minuscule, very bullshit to talk about, and they're going to go, look at that. This is what happens when you go against us. That's what they're going to say. 100%. That's the message that they're trying to send. They're trying to send that you can't even make jokes about this because you're a terrorist. So she can be punished up to 15 years in prison if she is convicted. That's fucking unbelievable. A woman who literally, yeah, I get it. It's somewhat of a threat, but arguably it could be not, because like, what's next? You know, what does "your next" mean? Your next for what? A hot dog? The phrase "deny, depose, defend" is, you know, obviously very, very, very linked to the events of the shooting with Brian Thompson. So obviously, it's pretty obvious, like, what she was trying to say. I do believe that insurance companies are evil, but like it's hard to defend that, like, legally. It's really hard to defend the claim "you're next," and I still think that if she didn't say "you're next," I think it would have been fine. But getting 15 years in prison for telling the truth is crazy. Like, yeah, as much of a threat as it could be, it's still true. Like, these people still deserve to be taken down, whether it's by whatever means necessary. If you don't believe in violence and you believe that these people should be taken out of power bureaucratically, then, I mean, that's a problem, is that they can't. You can't take them out of power bureaucratically because they have the money to like use they had the money to manipulate legislation. They had the money to just be contractually protected by bureaucracy. That's the point. That's the reason why people are resorting to violence. That's the reason why people are threatening violence. I mean, you have to acknowledge that. Like, even in a court of law, you have to acknowledge that the reason why people are resorting to violence is because that's the only outlet that you're giving them to defend themselves against a systemic bureaucracy that is deliberately profiting off of their death. You have to, like, you cannot blame people for threatening insurance companies like this. You really can't. I don't think that there's a moral standpoint where you can go, well, yeah, I guess, yeah, killing's bad, you know, violence is bad, but like, it is so, like, in comparison to what insurance companies are doing to us, in comparison to that, murdering a CEO, committing acts of violence, that's like fucking being kind. What you're doing is you're helping people at that point. It's I don't know. A second degree felony for a woman who made a very true statement that should be taken seriously against insurance companies that are deliberately killing people, are deliberately taking their money and then choosing to not help people when they need it. I don't know. It's a really sticky situation morally for me. I'm really having a hard time processing it. It's not good to make threats. And you know, obviously, I'm not threatening them, but I'm saying that I don't blame people who are. I really don't. I have no quarrel. I have no problem with it. Go right ahead if you want to. I mean, it's up to your discretion. If you want to threaten insurance companies, I have no criticism for you. I really don't. They're bad. They're so bad. They really are. I don't want to say that she was wrong in the situation. I can't say that she was wrong. I don't believe she was wrong. I don't. Well, guys, let me know how you think. Leave a comment down below and like and subscribe for more to support the channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. I really don't believe that this is something that should be taken extremely seriously. I don't believe that she deserves 15 years in prison For fuck's sake, I don't even believe that she deserves 6 months. Clearly, she isn't planning on committing a mass, shooting. She isn't planning on being a terrorist. It's very obvious that she's just a very upset mother who just got down on her luck because insurance companies denied her claim, and her feelings are very valid for that. So thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. See you in my next video. Bye.
Complete.